Hi everyone, welcome to 2021. I'm excited to share with you my first card class of the year. This one will be a to-go class, so it'll be mailed to you at the comfort of your own home, and you'll be able to do it at your pace. It will include your 8 cards. There'll be 4 different designs, 2 of each. So I thought I'd do a video to show you the different options and to take a look at the cards. So let's take a look now. Alright, so these are the 4 cards you'll be completing in your project. And you'll be doing 2 of each card, and then you'll also receive the coordinating envelopes. So 2 of the cards use the Memories and More card pack, and they have super cute matching envelopes. So this is the inside flap, and then there's a pretty picture on the front as well. Now this card class features the Garden Wishes bundle, which is new in the catalog, the spring mini catalog that starts January 5th. So I'm really excited to give you guys a glimpse at some of the new products, and I'll be showcasing other things throughout the week before the catalog goes live. So make sure you check back on my Facebook page for other cards and inspiration and products that you can take a look at. So let's take a closer look at the cards first, and then I'll talk about the different options. So this is a fun fold. So this card features one of the cute little ladybug embellishments, and it's a fun fold. So there's your card, and you'll be making 2 of each. Then this one features some of the die cuts, and again, I'll die cut all the pieces for you. And if there's any embossing, which I don't think these cards have embossing this time around, so I'll make sure they're all cut pre-scored, and you'll also receive instructions for each of the cards. Now this one, I don't know if you can tell, but there's this really cute die in the set that does a squiggle that goes with the bumblebee. And you can also use it in your other stamp sets with your dragonfly and your butterflies. So there's also a coordinating stamp. So as you can see on this card, there's a little dotted line that you can use with the dragonflies. And I'll be making sure I die cut all these pieces for you. So you'll have to do your stamped images. I'm not allowed to stamp those for you. But you're always welcome to substitute your own stamp set, although this one, I think it's just really great to have the stamps and the dies because they're so much fun. So these are the cards you'll be making in the kit, and you'll receive a PDF tutorial with all the instructions step by step. And then your card kit also includes you'll get a whole spool of this Mossy Meadow twine, and you'll receive a half a pack of the Memories and More Dandelion Wishes, or I think that's what it's called, Memories and More card bases and envelopes. So you'll receive a half a pack of this in your kit, and then a half a pack of the coordinating paper. So this, see if I can open them, spread them out a little bit. So you'll get a half a pack of this paper, and there's a lot of great little patterns in here. And it also, it's kind of like a double suite, so it also coordinates with the dragonfly stamp set and punches. So you'll have lots of extra products to use on future cards. So that's the basic kit. So for option 1, you'll receive all these products, but it also includes the stamps and the dies. So if you want to make the projects as shown, it'll include your stamp set, which, since you guys don't have the catalog, I'll see if I can get you a good picture of that. Has some really great sentiments. And then there's also a stamp that you can use to color some of your dandelions, and then the little bumblebee that you can stamp and color him. So that's your stamp set. And then let's take a look at the dies. So the dies have some fun flowers, and we use most of these pieces actually in the cards that you're going to prepare for this class. Now the fun thing is, if you look, there's this little bumblebee die. Let's see, where is he? They actually give you 2, so you can die cut 2 at the same time if you stamp 2 images. But it actually coordinates with the paper. So on one of the cards, there's this card right here where I stamped and I colored it with my blends, or you can use your watercolor pencils, but you could also use your die, or you could fussy cut, and it die cuts out your bumblebee. So you can die cut all those little bumblebees out and use them on your cards. So that's kind of fun little way to do it. And again, you have two dies that you can use on there. So option 1 is the full kit, and that's $85. It includes all the products, your instructions, as well as the stamps and dies. And then option number 2, if you don't have the die cutting machine or you're not interested in the dies, just includes the whole kit plus your stamp set. And that option is $62 plus you'll have to add on shipping as well for options 1 and option 2. Now, option 3 is just the kit. So if you want to substitute your own stamps, or you're a demonstrator and you already own your stamps and dies, then option 3 would be just the kit. So you get your products as well as your instructions and your cards, and that one is $40. And then option 4 is if you like to cut all your card bases and make all your own cards and things, and you just want the ideas and the dimensions, then you would go for option number 4, which is just the PDF tutorial, and that's $15. And if you're part of my team, that's free. So one of the perks of being on my team is I share all my projects and give them free to my team, so they're always welcome to use any of these items for their own use, or if they want to do a class with them as well. So these are the items that you need that are included in the kit. Now there's a couple other products that are helpful when you're completing the class. So let's take a look at those. Let's move some of this out of the way. So we'll move some of those over. So to complete the projects as shown, I recommend having Mossy Meadow ink and your Memento. So since we're going to color with blends, you want to use your Memento ink, because that's the one you use for your alcohol markers. And then you could also use Bumblebee. So if you wanted to, on this card, instead of coloring it with your alcohol marker, you could use that stamp to color that in this guy. Now the other thing you'll need are some alcohol markers. So I have a big pile of them over here. So the ones you need the most, and you can kind of substitute what you have on hand. So if you have different shades of green, you're welcome to use those. But the colors that kind of match the cardstock would be your Mossy Meadow. So you would need your Mossy Meadow alcohol markers. And to do some of the shadowing, I also used Old Olive. So I have some Old Olives, and then the Daffodil Delight. So at a minimum, you'd want those. Now, if you want to color some peach in this one, you could use Pumpkin Pie or Calypso Coral. I happen to use Calypso Coral to give it a little bit more shadowing. And then when I colored my Bumblebee, I used the Light and Dark Seaside Spray on his wings. So that's also one way to go. And then whenever you're coloring with your markers, the color lifter is a great option to have, because it helps you do shadowing so you can lighten up spots, or if you go outside the lines, that will pick it up as well. And then never fear, but you need your Wink of Stella. I like to use my glitter pen. So that one's a little worn out, but it's used to put the glitter on your cards. And I don't know if you can tell in here, but I kind of did the glitter. Yeah, you can see the sparkle. So you just use that to add some glitter to your flowers or your leaves. Like I did it on this whole card. I did it on the Bumblebee as well. So those are the products that I would recommend. If you don't have alcohol markers and you like to use watercolor pencils, then you're always welcome to substitute those. So we have 2 different sets of watercolor pencils. I have them all in here, but those would also be helpful to use, as well as a blender pen. So you could substitute those items as well if you have that instead. And then you'll want to use your usual adhesive. So you'll need some glue dots, dimensionals, and your favorite adhesive that you like to glue with. If you need any additional items, I'll post a link, but here's my website and then this month's host code, so you can go ahead and order the products you need to complete your projects. So you'll be able to order those and have them ready to go. Now, the one thing that's nice is Celebration starts January 5th. So for people who are new to Celebration, every time you spend $50, you earn a free Celebration item out of the catalog. And so for this month, when you order the option number 1, you'll be able to select. So when you order the option number 1, which is the dies and the stamps, you'll be able to select a Celebration item. So let's get some of those out here so you can see. So when you make your selection, you'll need to tell me which free stamp set or paper you want. So there's a Heal Your Heart. So it has some thank you, we're in this together, and sorry for your loss, as well as some inside sentiments. So that would be one of the free items you could pick. You can also pick Approaching Perfection, which is a fun stamp set related to birthdays. There's also the very popular Darling Donkeys, and these guys are super cute. I actually did a New Year's card with using this guy, actually this guy. So he was kicking the 2020 date. So that's another option, as well as the Corner Bouquet. And I have some pretty samples to share with you later this weekend using this stamp set. Or if you'd like, there's also the option to select the free Oh So Ombre 6x6 paper. And these are the colors, so that you've got, I'll try to do one of each. let's see, somebody's stuff. There we go. So you've got the ombres of your Bermuda Bay, your Granny Apple Green, your Rococo Rose, and your Blackberry Bliss, as well as the little dots. So that's another fun option, and I've made a lot of cards with these. You get 48 sheets in here, so it goes a long way. So again, if you're picking option number 1, you'll be able to select one of those free items. So just make sure when you're putting in your order that you let me know. Now to place the order, I have, I'll place a link underneath the YouTube video, or if you're watching this on Facebook, I'll put a link as well. One will be to my events tab so you can find the additional details. And then the other link will be to the Google document that you fill out to RSVP, and then I'll go ahead and send you your PayPal invoice. So your class is not RSVP'd until I receive your payment as well. And that is due by 6 p.m. on January 4th, which is Monday. So I want to make sure I've got everybody organized and ready to go so I can order supplies first thing Tuesday, because you know how things are when the catalog first opens. Everybody's super excited and things start to sell out. So I'm going to try to get our order in before things start selling out. The other thing I wanted to share is I posted my new calendar. These items are listed on my Facebook page, as well as the calendar is up to date on my DBWS, which is my stampinbutterfly.stampinup.net. So you can find all my upcoming events through mid-February. So if you want to know what's going on, please head out there and take a look. I do want to highlight a couple of things coming up. So January 9th, I'm going to do a walkthrough of the new mini catalog and share lots of samples and products that are in the new catalog that goes live on January 5th. So it's Saturday the 9th at 3 p.m. Central. I'm going to go ahead and do a Zoom. Depending on the RSVPs, I may switch that over to a Facebook Live, so we'll see how that goes. And then the RSVP for this garden wishes class is due on Tuesday of this week. Monday or Tuesday? I got to double check. It's the 4th, so that may actually be, it's Monday, so I have that dated wrong on here. But so it's definitely the 4th, because I want to make sure I put in the order on the 5th when the catalog goes live. So make sure you get your orders in if you want to attend the class. And then upcoming classes, January 21st, we have the monthly online workshop that I do, a Facebook Live, and I make 3 cards for you. I'm also starting a coffee and a card, so that'll be the end of January, and then Celebration Bingo. So I'm super excited. We're going to try it online. I have a bunch of friends that have done it, and it's been a lot of fun. So mark your calendars for February 6th on Saturday at 3 p.m. Central. We're going to do Stampin' Bingo, and that RSVP will be due by the 11th of January, the latest, so I can make sure I have enough time to get everybody's products. And I'll do another video a little bit later with more details on that. But that's just kind of a highlight of some upcoming items. So if you have any questions, please feel free to post them or send me an email or give me a call. Everybody have a great day. Thanks.